Welcome back to Planet Crafter and Planet Humble. Fingers crossed, hopefully the lava issue has been fixed, but I am still recording this pre-Christmas because I need to get in front of the videos over the holiday period. So we've got our buggy on us, we've got some food on us. Do we have some water up here? We don't. We'll just collect some water from downstairs and then we're going to pop down to the beach. We're at 24.16 GTI, so what might be a good idea? I would say take a teleport with us, but I don't know what it needs until we unlock it. So we'll have to come back and do that another time. So let's just pop out in the open over here and see if we can get any bugs to spawn. If not, then we'll continue what we were doing the last time and just build up pressure, build up everything else. So we're just having a look around. Well, normally when it goes this colour, it's either going to be pulsar quartz or it's going to be a super alloy. There were no bugs have spawned up here. I can't hear a super, it might be just a purple storm. Okay, looks like it's just a purple storm. Getting my hopes up of getting some more free pulsar quartz. Just dump this upstairs while we're going up there. Yeah, I do really love this part. And tree bark should be over here. So what else can we build? What we haven't built up until now? We've done optimizers, we've done the reduction. We cleared all the back end out last time. Let's have a look at the rockets. What rockets have we sent up? So we've got four plants, one oxygen. So we could boost up the oxygen, that's going to get us higher on the terraformation, that will push us along. So let's have a look at what rockets we've got, and we still need to do the T4 GPS. We haven't done that yet. So we've got pressure, heat, plants, oxygen. It's a shame there isn't an insect rocket. We can do that. We have got the super alloy and circuit boards. And we don't technically need the drone visualization yet, but we could send it up ready. We've got the rocket engines. So let's look at oxygen. Send 4 more oxygen up there. That's going to really boost up the oxygen amounts. So we need bacteria, mutagen, tree bark, and then the usual. And if we're going to send up 4 of those, then we need that in 4 times. So I'm going to complete it. We've got quite a bit in here. And I've got 8 of these downstairs already crafted. 4 mutagen. I don't think we'll have the tree bark. I don't think yet. Because I haven't been clearing it out very good. Actually, we might have 4. And also these explosives break down into circuit boards, not bioplastics. So I can get 2 explosives and a circuit board out of each one of these when it do come to drones. That's where all my circuit boards are going to come from. And then we need, if we're doing 4, we need 8 super alloy. Five, 6, 7, 8. We'd need 4 rocket engines, which will be under rares. And I think that's everything we need. And then we would want to do the deconstruction chip. Let's double check which chip it is for the G4. And I might just do the the G4 satellite and the drones ready for when we get to that stage. Water's going down, so let's drink some water while I'm straight here. And these aren't going to drop anything on our head, so we're okay to stand here for a little bit. Okay, that one's gone. I can put the next one up. This should get us to that 25 GTI a lot faster for teleports, and then to the T2 trees. But yeah, I've closed Steam down, I've closed the game down. Just maybe that refreshing would help. Don't need that one, I need that one. Oxygen rocket. So that'll put us up to 5,000% on the oxygen now. 2 circuit board, 2 super alloys and a micros compass chip. I'm going to have this green storm for quite a while because I've got 4 of them rockets all back to back. Unfortunately, doing that it does mean that you won't get things like pulsar quarter events happening if you've blocked it up with your rockets, because the storms stack after each other. So let's have a look. What was the chip? It was the microscope. That one there. 2 aluminium, silicon and magnesium. Silicon, a rocket engine, 2 super alloy rods, I remember that part. And again, we have got a nice amount of rods in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing another item. I think it was circuit boards, wasn't it? And then we just got to make this chip and fingers crossed that's right. Let's just go out here, it's going to be faster. Let's check this one in here maybe. No, I was just checking maybe it's got the chips in. Was there a second one of those? No, I think there was only one round here. What tier is this? Oh, it is a T2. Got a 400 seeding, that's fine. We could upgrade all these to a 400s into plant spreaders. We don't need to save power. Power is not an issue at this point in the game. And there's the teleporter we've just got. So there's the G4 satellite. Just gives us better map information. Pretty certain we've already done the map rocket, and we just need to that 2 circuit boards, a rocket engine and another rod. At least then we've caught up with the rockets. I think I want to put a window up there as well. Two circuit boards, a rocket engine. I think it was only 1 super alloy rod, but I'm just going to take 2 just to be safe. And then until we get any more rockets, we don't really need to send up any more rockets. And we don't need to send this up until we get drones in another 27, 28 GTI. get access to the... I don't think we got access to the portal yet. I was thinking if we had access, maybe we could have done some of the... If we got access to the portal, we could have done some of the procedural recs to get some of the new items. That's cleared out that a bit. I've got 8 of those bacteria downstairs, so let's go and collect them. Is this full? It is. So let me get this one done first. I should have access to quite a few to be able to do another batch. And we do have a good amount of fertiliser, so I'm not worried about clearing that out yet. Okay, let's eat something while we're here. Should be making more superfood, that's fine. I think I'm going to send a rocket up with a load of these rods. Actually, before we do that, I need to empty the cloth out. Otherwise, it's not going to make more. I mean, I could theoretically just send up that. Iridium rods are pretty good for making rocket engines if we want to do that later. Let's put all the cloth in first, because I've got a big batch upstairs, and put all the rods in next. And what does that come to? Inventory 200. Do we want to buy anything? I mean, we could get a cocoa and a wheat seed if we can come into... we're going to come into making the farms upstairs as soon as we get the bees. Or we could just keep saving it up, so once we get the drones we can go straight to T2. Yeah, I think I'm just going to save it. I am tempted to go and do one of the wrecks, the one over the back there, in the just by the lava area. We might go and do that. If I am, I'm going to be taking... Should have some gas up here. We'll take an oxygen with us. Talking of gas, I need to get up on the roof. Let's empty this out, otherwise it's not going to keep making it. And we'll empty the honey out. I think this is waiting for... I think it's lost range on the beans again. It was working okay, but I don't think it is anymore. It's not taking the honey out. Yeah, oh no, it's just waiting for the beans to grow. 71%. And let's put all the gas away. Keep 1 oxygen on us. Then we can just put them rods away because we're not going to need them. Like I said, just do one of the smaller ships. Don't need to do anything too big. We'll drop the buggy down and I'll take a water with me. Let's drink up first. Again, I'll keep nosing on the ground. Maybe they'll start spawning, but yeah, we're just getting no luck with that. Okay, so it would be over this way. This is the first ship we come across, I think probably in about episode 4, episode 5. And we couldn't get up to it. We have got up there since. But we was waiting on the T2 deconstruction, which we've got. I was hoping to get the better lights, because these wrecks can be quite dark. And there it is right in front of us. The light is on, but as you can see, it's just not really that effective. And our oxygen is going down really slow now, and we are nearly at breathable. 0.4. Even by the end of this or the start of the next one, we will have breathable atmosphere. That's where we're going up to. Let's put our buggy down just so it's not filling up our inventory. And also, we can just use it to top up our oxygen so it's even less. And again, this is the time I tend to come into Rex. Let's see if anything's appeared in these. Left some superalloy and aluminium in there. What's in these? Just the basic rods. Getting some good stuff in there. And this is the first ship we're doing on this save on Humble. I thought my light was on then. Let's go into deconstruction because I'm going to deconstruct quite a bit in here. Well, servers, that's always good for us. Don't know if that door opens up. It does look like it. There's a couple of iron things in here. Okay, let's have a look in these chests. And then we'll dump the iron in. Well, to be quite honest, quite nice. It might even be good to... No, I'll take that. Put all the iron away. We'll come back for this later. Circuit board, very nice. What have you got? Circuit board, very nice. Got 4 space in there. Let's just put the rocket away. We'll collect them on the way back out. I'd rather get the stuff furthest away first. Another servers. Any walls to deconstruct? No. Okay, this looks really small. I didn't realise it was this small. I probably would have done it well before now if I knew that. Okay, so let's have a look at the message. Mission briefing, extremely confidential. Your task requires the utmost discretion. Starform Robotics is currently developing their new autonomous terraformation system on this planet. They have various drones and technologies to do so. You need to understand, analyse and find their technology and do what you can to interfere with their progress. Ideally corrupting the drones and making them non-functional. Once done, leave the planet as discreetly as possible. And that was in 3055 Sentinel Corp. Again, we knew there was pretty bad. But yeah, that just basically illegal documents. Ooh, 1200% tree. We need to change one of them trees out. That's very nice. And again, I'm not too fussed about breaking down all the containers in here. Once we've done it once. And the glitz is a spacesuit. Let's see what we can carry. So we need to get rid of some stuff. So we don't need these. I'd rather have that. I don't need all 3 suits. One's good enough. I'll take a second one. And we'll go and dump this in the buggy. And it doesn't look like there's anything else up here to deconstruct. So yeah, these are really tiny. And that's just that storage crate. Oh, there's another area to go into there. So we'll come back into that in a minute. Let's dump this in the buggy. And it's daytime, at least we can see. It is going to be a bit tricky to get this buggy back, so I might just have to use the recall. And I don't need oxygen for this one because it's so small. Can any of this be deconstructed? No. That can. I don't need the chip now. I've got way too many at home. Osmium I'll take that, take that. Take the rocket engine, take that. Pestos will be quite useful later. Another circuit board. Just take it all. Just make sure there's nothing else to deconstruct, no false walls or anything. Doesn't look it. And none of this furniture looks like it's the stuff you can deconstruct. Yeah, I'm happy to leave the seeds there. I've got enough of them. Let's just double check. Oh, well, we'll do the farthest chest first. Furthest first. So we've cleared that one out. We'll take them now. Check all that stuff. And we'll come up and collect that rest in a minute. There's nothing too spectacular in there. I mean, we could take the irons out. Just make sure there's nothing else in there I don't want. But yeah, I'm nice to get that tree seed. I'm happy about that. Just put a couple of the stuff on me, which if I have to lose something, I don't mind losing some of that or dumping it in the chest. So yeah, let's take all this and just leave the iron back. Well, we've got space, let's take it. And I won't take any more chips now. Like I say, I've got enough in case they release any more. There's stuff in here, so I'll end up dumping the iron in this. And there's the terror tokens back already. Yeah, take all the super alloys, take that, dump the iron. There's another chest there. Let's take all that as well. Just don't like to keep inventory spaces empty. We'll just take whatever's in there. I think this was full. It is. Let's jump in the buggy. It's going to be a bit tricky to drive back from here. If I need to, I'll just do a recall on it. Probably down here is probably the best option we've got. Yeah, there's just too many level differences between here. This buggy's just not suited. If it had like a jump function, a bunny hop, it wouldn't be too bad. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just leave the buggy here and do a recall on it. Water's nearly out, so let's drink up. And we have saw terror tokens start coming in, and I did say that's what I was waiting for. I think we collected everything out of these chests around here, the big containers, the last time. We haven't got far to go. And I don't need to collect... Oh, a cave system over here as well. Probably leads to the same place we've been going into and coming out. Yeah, still... Once I dump these into the base, I am going to go and do another trip. We'll recall the buggy. And then we'll do another trek down to the beach area and see if I can get anything to spawn in down there. Let's just try around here once more. Yeah, something should have appeared by now if it was going to appear. And it's not as if they could have changed when they're spawning, because you're at butterfly stage now. We need access to them. Okay, let's start with the super alloy. Let's get that away. Got aluminium, which is right next to it. Let's get them away. Rods at the end. Few completed items in there. We'll keep that gas on us because I think I'm going to go and do another ship. Flowers here, I have started having to take out some of the newer types just to fit everything else in there. So I'm going to have to do that again. Take out the 250s and keep all the older type seeds in here. So we have a 350 Futuria up there, but most of the stuff we've got are like... That's the biggest one we've got in here is 400. And then we'll just put them into Larva bark. I'm just dumping them in there at the moment. Seeds at the end. Actually, no, I will put that gas away because I'm going to need the space to empty the car. And then the iron just gets dumped outside for the moment. And if you don't know, to recall the car, just go to the screen on the right here and it'll bring it back to you. You can only use that, I think, once every 10 minutes. Okay, everything's been put away. I've just remembered we've picked up that tree seed. So we want to go and put that tree seed into one of those tree spreaders we've got. We will be upgrading them because we've just got teleporters. That means the T2 tree spreaders will be coming very, very soon. So we want the ice ones over here so the 800 can be replaced. That's an 800. What are you, Soleus? So we've got an Alterius, whatever it is, Alteria. Then we've got a Solus. Then we've got a Lymphola. Then we've got another Lymphola. That's fine, I can just put the Solus upstairs. Let's go this way and then I can collect the tree bark because I haven't been picking that up very often and we used it all in the last episode. At least when we get drones we can automate that and it's not something I've got to keep remembering to do. I think we was putting tree seeds in, yeah, there's an Alterius at the top there, so we'll put the Solus in there as well. We can break those down to get the base resources back, but it's not that much. It gives us a tree bark, it gives us plant seed, and it gives us like a fertilizer or something, so it's not really that much. Okay, so we've got our food, we've got our water, we've got our car. We've got teleporters now, so before we go, collect the resources for a teleporter, put one down here, and then we'll go and put one on the other side. So we need enough resources for 2 teleporters, and then we can get back and forward quite easily. Now, whichever teleporter you put down first is the one that goes to the top of the list. So theoretically, you'll want to be using the one at your own base as your top one. So I need 4 pulsars and 2 obsidian to start off with. Obsidian, we should still have some. And then we will need 2 osmium, 2 zeolite, 2 super alloy rods. And this makes getting around a lot easier now. We are nearly out of super alloy rods, but I can easily craft more if we need it. But we have been finding them in chests quite often. So where are we going to be putting our teleport up here? Unless I can get under the stairs. If I can, I might have it over here. Do I want it? Yeah, I'll put it there. Set this one up to home, and then we'll go down to the beach and set one down there. Also, if we're going down there now, we could do with sending up an extractor T2 for super alloy, because I did say as soon as we get teleporters I would be setting one of those up. So what do I need for that? Another 3 osmium, another super alloy rod and 2 iridium rods. Super alloy, 2 iridium and 3 more osmium. So at least we'll make it worthwhile going down there. It's going to be a bit dark on the way there. And then hopefully by the time we've put this extractor down and the teleport down, could have brought some iron to do a... Hopefully I can find some down there. I'm just looking to see if the tree vines are up yet. No, not yet. And it's starting to clear it here, so you can see a lot more from the top now. Where would we want our miner to be? It depends on where it'll allow me. So that's red state, so I can't do it there. So we might have to just put it over by where we got our little hut. But yeah, everything's starting to clear out. Ooh, that was quite painful. I took my finger off the jetpack button. So over there is one of the new biomes that's just come in. I think it's like Purple Beach or something like that it's called. And I think there's another one over to the right side as well. And the centre area was what the original biome was. A load of iron in there and a load of iron in there. Let's see if we can get down to one locker. We can. I might be able to get my teleporter in here. Might be a bit of a struggle. I might just have to put it outside. Okay, this is... Oh, okay, I could get it in there. Should work. And we'll put this down as super beach. Because this is where we're going to be getting super alloy from. Capital. And we can easily get between the two. Oh, it's working. We're now getting larvae again. Not many of them. But that's the first larva we've seen in about 2 hours gameplay. And we did search all the way around the back of these the last time. There was nothing. And I don't think we've picked that one up before. Fluenti. Okay, it's not as good as the Serena, but it's gorgeous, that one is. Let's go around the back of these cabins this time. Yeah, they have started to spawn, but them spawning really, really terrible compared to what they normally do. I must have slowed the spawn rate or something, but at least I'm seeing some. So if push comes to shove, I can break some of these down and maybe I can get some uncommons to make the bees. If we can get access to the beehives tier 2, those produce bees, and then that will solve the problem we've got at the moment. We can circumvent it. But yeah, there's just not much spawning. There's nothing over there I can see. But it's nice to actually see them spawning again. Okay, let's set up our extractor. I do want it to be a little bit out the way. Okay, it's not allowing me to put him on that rock. So that's a bit weird. It allows me to put the hut here, but it's not allowing me to put the extractor. Okay, we'll just have it as close as we can. Come on. And just make sure it's picking up super alloy, which it is. Brilliant. There is some places we can explore down here if we really want to. Just seeing if any more has popped in. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with it which I can't understand. Make sure I'm using my jetpack this time. Super alloy there. We'll pick them up. Now we've not got the fog in front of us, we can actually see stuff. That's the area we explored. There was something I did forget to do. These can be took down. I could put them back up here, but at the moment I don't need to put the power up. Gives me some more aluminium because I was running a bit low at the base, and some more magnesium and silicon. We did the chest in there. I know there is more around here, but I don't know exactly where they are. And I don't know how many's in the new areas yet. I've not looked into anything like that. But let's just explore around on the coast. Now we've got a bit more visibility, it's a lot easier to do. Just check how long the episode's going on. Got about 20 minutes more, I'll do. Yeah, there's nothing around the bottom area I can see with chests. Don't want to go to the new biome yet, I want to go out to this centre island. Now I do remember there being at least one, if not two, crates around here of the starform ones. But I know there was a little tricky to find. That was on a ledge somewhere. Golden. For our first golden butterfly we've just found. Oh, so they're spawning out here. Not again, they're not spawning really fast. Let's go down to the water and get some. We'll make our way back up again. I'm just waiting for it to give me the drink option. Okay, that worked. Yeah, I'm happy to get our first golden one. Let's go into the centre area first. Can't remember what's in here. Okay, food's low. I do have one on me. I'll let it go a little further. This is really a great place to hide a chest, but it hasn't. Anything underneath here? No. Still looking for crates as well. Oh, there's a crate. And I don't need cobalt either, so I'll take the stuff I do need and dump the cobalt in there. And again, another one of the rainbow things that's not opened up. And there is a couple of butterflies spawning on here as well, the really good ones. It's the uncommon ones, is the ones what we desperately was after. To make the bees, which then can make the farms. There's no... I think there's a vine that appears, but it doesn't look like we're at the stage for that vine to appear yet. Let's see if I can get up any of these rocks. It does look a bit on the steep side. Well, I think I've just managed to get up either way. Yeah, I think it's on like one of these ledges, the chest. Definitely something with the textures going wrong. Here it is. Thought I recognised the place. We don't need possibly the magnesium. Want the thing. I want the 600% seed. I want the Lerma. I mean, I could... No, I'm happy with that. We'll come back for the flowers at another time when we're around here. Okay, even better. I need to make some space because them starting to spawn in. Uncommon. And another golden. Rares are good, but uncommons to me are more important right now. Common. It's weird, I've had to come all the way out here to get them. There's another golden. We're getting quite lucky. So that's probably the easiest way. Go by the pink flower and then just walk round the coast. Common, rare. Common. Rare. Rare. But yeah, there's definitely something gone wrong with the textures here. I mean, I could put my car down and then just recall it. But I'd want my car to be away from where I am so it doesn't block things underneath it. But yeah, I think that might be a good idea. And we can eat that food now because it's going to start shouting at me in a minute otherwise. And now we've got the space in the inventory, we can pick up everything. We're hoping we can get some uncommons to spawn. More golden's going to be good. Because if I want to break down them goldens, it does give me access to T2 fertilizer. You do have to be careful because if these textures don't load in, sometimes you can fall for the world. Another Serena. Some might have spawned above me. That's why I can't see them. No, there's another Serena. Probably take that stuff now and just dump it in the car now I've got the car out. Let's move to a different location. Maybe we can get some more somewhere else. We do have a water in the car if we desperately need it, but yeah, 3 golden butterflies and a load of these Serena ones. We can now really supersede. And there's T3 tree spreaders. Have we even looked at T2? Because if that's come up, then I haven't seen it pop. But this does happen occasionally, where you can get mutagen tier 3s before you get mutagen tier 2s. And you can get T spreaders earlier than the other ones. So yeah, it's only just popped the T2s, haven't we? We can immediately go straight up. So what would we need? We need a load of T2s, which we've got. We've got the bacteria, we've got the super alloy, so we can go and upgrade each of them. So what's the plants? 97 a second, up to 1250 a second. Energy's majorly increased, five times the amount of energy, but that's not an issue to us with all the pulsars we've got. Oh yes, I'm going back to do that. And that's probably going to finish the episode. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing else spawned. No. Oh! I managed to get my jetpack working again. Let's take the water with us. I can just drink that when I need it. Yeah, let's go back to our teleport. I'm not going to bother driving the buggy round here. Okay, that's not good. I did have my jetpack on, but I must have touched the ground. Sometimes if you touch the ground, it cuts out your jetpack. So you have to be careful coming down them multiple drops. There's a Serena, commons. Could do with a couple of more uncommons, really. And this is where a lot of people would put their butterfly farms, because they do spawn in here quite often. And there's another Terra token. It's only an 100. I could have done with a 5,000 drop in. There's another uncommon. Serena. I do need to have a look at my list. Got a little notepad and see what the Serenas are made from, because I might have some good resources inside one of them. Wow, Serenas galore at the moment. There's another uncommon. How much space do I have? Still quite a bit. As much as I want to go back and do them tree seeds, while these have now started to spawn in, I need to make advantage of it. So I've got 7 spaces. I do need uncommons. There's another uncommon. It's just the ground. Common. Uncommon. Brilliant. And I am full. Got 1 piece of iron. I can just dump on the ground here. I'm not interested in that. And there's a golden. Really hard to tell on this sand. You can build a platform of the out of iron, and the eyes point double spawn on there, so it's an easy way. What a lot of people used to do on the original Prime planet. I'm just going to drop that bacteria on there. I can collect it later for that uncommon. It's easy for us to come back here. We're only just over there, our extractor and our teleport. So it's strange that it's not spawning anywhere else except for over that end. And even when they spawned here, it was very sporadic. Now we are back at our base. Nice easy way to get back and forward now. And now we've got a load of those. We can start setting up some bees. What else have I got in my bag? That needs to go. Jet engines, rocket engines need to go away. Oh no, I'll put a new container over here, because I just had so much of them. Osmiums. And then I'll also have to recall the car pretty soon as well. Now to do, I think it was bacteria, wasn't it? And fertilizer. Let me just check that recipe. Bee larva, yep. Let's get these cooking straight away while I'm doing the trees then. That, and an uncommon. Put the rest of these larvae away, and then let's work out what we need to get these trees upgraded. I do want to get that golden butterfly out as well and the Serena, so we've got a lot of work cut out for us now. The bottleneck sort of opened up now. So let's have a look. Because I'm going to be taking down the other tree spreaders. So is there any, so I don't need the super alloy and the bacteria because I'm going to get it back. I don't need the tree barker because I'm going to get it back. I just need 2 T2s and a zeolite times 8. Might not have enough to do it. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I've just got enough. But I do need to make sure I leave myself enough space to get the seed and the other item broke down. Oh no, it's zeolite, not bacteria. I'll have a look at what the percentage of that Shrelox is, but it's probably nowhere near as good as the ones we've been picking up, the 800s and the 600s and the 1200s. Let me just make sure that's right before I go out there to do the trees. Yeah, that's right, and we get 5 items back from breaking down the original plus the seed. So I've got enough to do one at a time. Let's just have it's a bit dark, so we're going to be doing this at night, unfortunately. No, I want to look in the trees. There you go. So we have got quite a few now. So 125s, 150s, that's 175, a 250, but I don't think we've got access to Orimas and Volnuses. I haven't seen any on this planet. Then we've got another 125, and we've got a 450, the Shrelox, but we need T2 mutagen we haven't got access to. So let's go and get these tree spreaders done for the rest of the day. Then we can finally actually have a look at the, as this is going to be doing plants. So at the moment our plants is 445,000. Hopefully it lightens up in a minute. We can move these away from the water now if we want to. They don't have to be here, but I might just put them back in the same place. So take the seed out. Actually, I am going to move these away because I just remembered these have such a massive radius. They'll end up being in that building because I do want to build that as my own. So yeah, we'll put them up over here. And they are massively tall. After the next one, we should be able to do 2 at a time then. We will still come back and do something with this eventually. Might need to pop back to the base to get the food. I never brought any with me. And as you see, it's already starting to grow them on the ground here. The red ones are coming out now. And yeah, I've got enough 12 spaces so I can do 2 at a time now. And there's the jetpack cutting out again. Food does last quite a while, so I don't think I'm going to die by the time I've got all these done. We'll have to bring the optimizer over as well. Okay, the ground is being a bit not cooperative. Did I select the right one? No, I don't. I think I selected the wrong one. Power's out. Okay, oh, that surprised me. So let's put the 800 there, and then these are the 150s. We'll put all the low ones to this side. I did say it was going to be a massive amount of power difference, but we've got loads of pulsars. I'll go and build a generator before I go and check the numbers. It's nice to actually see some progress, and if you look at the top right hand corner, we've gone from 24 all the way up to 34 in this episode, and these are going to be pushing our numbers up stupid amounts. I should have built 2. We're nearly there. And we have got quite a good amount of bioplastics back from this as well. I need to take the seed out first. And there is only 2 planned for use. If we really want to boost this, we can get a 3rd one. I do need to put these trees down before I take the optimizer over. The thing is, having it here, it will make this a bit difficult if we want to drive the car across this way. There it is, all 8 of them. Let's go and get that optimizer. A good amount of fertilizer back as well. Does mean everything's stopped now because we've got no power. Funny enough, the bioplastics off these still work. Even if you got no power, so the numbers are still going up, but very slowly. And this is a T2. Get the fuses in, and then we'll just check the end ones. Yeah, 12.5 kilograms of plants on there, and the really good tree is 12.5. But again, the trees only affects the oxygen. So if you look at here, it's 102 ppts. That's the best tree we've got, and the lowest one is 10 ppts. So it's a massive amount between them multipliers. So next, let's go and get a power sorted. Should have more than enough resources. Collect the tree as we go through. A lot of stuff to put away, and then we'll come and check the numbers in a minute before we call it an episode. Really, really good amount. That's why, like I said, after you've got the initial amount of fertilizer to get you started, after that you don't really need to. I will turn a lot of these T1s into T2s because I'm nearly out of T2s now. Bark goes away. Okay, what was the power? It was, that's a teleporter. 5 pulsars, 4 super alloys. I think I'm going to put 2 up. I think I've got enough pulsars for that. There's a lot of the things we're going to be making now are going to be quite power hungry. There's the power back. And as you see up in the top right, that number's really racing across now. Forgot the number was at. Was it 450 something thousand before? And now we're at 5 million. Oh, food levels critical. Let's go and get that sorted before I die through neglect again. Yeah, I think that's a great place to call it. So we've started moving along. We've got the larva to finally start spawning again. I don't know why it took so long. We're now at breathable atmosphere, so if you look down the bottom left, we've got that infinity symbol. And we're working towards fish. And it's going along at a good pace there. It won't take long before we hit fish, and we do want to get some fish done, because normally a lot of the time I end up skipping fish because everything's going so fast. But we don't need eaters, so if we're really going too fast, then I will take down the heat because we finish with it, and same with the oxygen. As soon as the oxygen's done, I can get rid of all them tree seeds and whatever to boosting oxygen out of there and just boost plants afterwards. And we're over halfway towards the ore extractors. Next one's osmium rod, then fusion cells at 45. So yeah, we're in a good place. We're in a much better place than we was in the last episode, because it was a bit downtrodden when I wanted to do the bees and stuff like that, and I just couldn't. So between this and the next episode, I think what I'll do is craft up enough bees to make one of each of the farms up on the top. Then I'll probably send the rocket out. No, I don't think I want to do cookies yet. I'll just do each one of the 5 farms, and then I'll have a couple of beehives up there as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it an episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.